Hey everybody, what is up? My name is Liam Angel, aka Straight Shooting LJA, and welcome to this E-Bikes opinion piece. Now, what I want to talk about is my view on the best time to ride an e-bike. And I'm kind of in the middle. Some people would say it's the summer. Some people would say it's the winter, maybe. But I think electric bikes are all-rounders. You can ride them all year round. Whether it be one with a throttle, whether it be one with pure pedal assist. And the reason I say that is because e-bikes, you can, just like a normal bike, you can actually go further. Because obviously you have the electrical assistance and it's less impact on the knees. But I think one of the best times of the year is definitely the summer, when you've got the fresh breeze and the wind. It is phenomenal to ride an electric bike during the summer. It's great to get out and cycle, get the fresh air. Everybody seems that bit happier. And as long as you're carrying a couple of bottles of water, safety first, always have your helmets, make sure your battery is actually charged fully, and it's just a joy to ride, say, down the Grand Union Canal or by the River Thames, just feeling that breeze, opening your lungs, getting some fresh air in as well. During the summer, it is actually tremendous, and it's even better as opposed to having to be on the bus or be on the tube, where you're tinned in like sardines, and some of the lines like the Bakerloo and the Central line, you shouldn't even be transferring cattle in those temperatures because it gets so hot. And even in the stations, especially the ones underground, it gets roasting down there. And I would always encourage people to either get on a normal bike or get on an electric bike, because that feeling of liberation, that feeling of freedom, being basically the master of your own destiny in terms of how long it takes you to get to a destination. And on an electric bike, it's that bit more freeing as well, because of the pedal assist. You're not all sweaty when you get somewhere. And it's a case of you're still warming up your muscles. You're still keeping your muscles going. So I think the summer is a great time to get out and ride an electric bike. Of course, we've got our range at lebikes.co.uk of mid-drive motors. We do custom builds. We've got the Engwe range, samebike, Addo. We've got a fair few different bike choices. But also as well, I think the winter is a good time to ride a bike. Because again, you look at cold and flu season, you're tinned in like sardines on trains, tubes, buses, and you've got the strikes as well. Same with the summer. And especially, I think one of the things that COVID as a pandemic did show is the importance of getting out and getting exercise, building up your immune system as well, keeping that ticking over nicely. And also, it showed that there is another way to do transport, especially during the winter months when it's colder. Now, I am a fan of cycling during the winter for the same reasons that I'm a fan of playing football during the winter. I think it's a lot easier to warm yourself up as opposed to cool yourself down. So in the winter, I'll put on thermal underlayers, top and bottom, put on my thermal socks, and then go out for a cycle with my trusty helmet. Safety first. Because, and during the winter, it is one of them ones where you can, as I said, warm yourself up. You get your legs going in constant motion. So even though, yeah, your feet and hands may end up a little chilly, you can get a good pair of gloves. You can get your mitts that actually cover your handlebars as well. So you can be nice and warm whilst you're cycling during the winter. And again, because you've got the pedal assist, or in some cases a throttle, it'd be a case of you're not hot and sweaty when you get to work, but you have gotten your exercise during the winter. And I think most people fall foul of a lack of exercise during the winter because they're like, oh, it's too cold to go out, oh, it's too cold to do this. And then you rely on commuting, you rely on driving a lot more. And with the e-bike options that are out there, with like cargo bikes and stuff like that, you can use that for your shopping, you can use that to do your school run, all of that kind of thing. So there are pros and cons of riding during the winter and during the summer, but I am a fan of riding my electric bikes all year round. As you all know, I've got 2 electric bikes, one folding Carrera Intercity, which during the summer, when I first converted it last year with the Bafang mid-drive motor kits, I took it to Clacton-on-Sea with the family. Because you could take folding electric bikes on certain train networks. So it's a case of I took it down to Clacton-on-Sea, was cycling around, saved myself a bit of money on cab fare, and as well I had to get from, was it Balham to Liverpool Street, which is a good few miles. I saved myself taxi fare because I cycled there on my e-bike. And then when I got down to Clacton-on-Sea, I could breathe in that fresh sea air and get a nice cycle at the same time, and get my legs moving after sitting on the train for an hour and a half. So it was a pleasurable experience during the summer, and during the winter as well. As said, I didn't have to be tinned in like sardines on the tube, on the bus, on the train with everybody else commuting to work. It was a case of I could just hop on my bike, have that freedom. That cold air wakes you up as well. It really does. But it's just enjoyable. So in my view, the best time to ride an e-bike, and this may sound like I'm sitting on the fence a bit, but it's all year round. It really is. If I had to pick out of the summer and the winter, I'd probably just about lean towards the summer. Just because while the sun's out, you can go anywhere you want on your e-bike, sit in the park, do a bit of reading, jump back on your e-bike, and then just mosey on around. So I just about favor the summer. But I want to know your opinions. lebikes.co.uk is our website where you can buy your custom builds. You can buy your motor conversion kits, the mid-drive motor conversion kits by Bafang. We've got batteries to go with it. We've got accessories to go with it as well. We've got Engwe electric bikes. We are an official authorized Engwe reseller. We've got Ado and Samebike brand bikes as well. We're on Instagram at LE-Bikes LTD on Instagram. You can email us lebikesltd@gmail.com. We're on Facebook at LE-Bikes on Facebook. We're on Twitter at LE-Bikes as well, and also LE-Bikes on TikTok as well. We're also on Snapchat. So everywhere you are is where we are. Let me know your thoughts. I have been Liam Angel, aka Straight Shooting LJA, and thank you for your time. All the best, people.